really fiddling now. Well, the worst of the fiddling was poking in the distance between these trees to identify the shapes. I still have this blob here, but I'll contend with that later. I'm going to leave it for the time being. I'm going to work on this tree first. So, now that I've committed to that, we're gonna do trunky stuff first. Burnt sienna and ultramarine blue. Oh, and a hint of white. Now we're wandering away from the. Now we're going to wander away from the ultramarine blue and go into a little more burnt sienna. Leaving a little ultramarine blue in the mix, but not much, not much. I don't want to take away too much of that chroma. You can see that I've laid a couple of limbs on here. That's cobalt blue and a bit of burnt sienna and a lot of white. This branch will be coming forward. These two are around the corner. Okay. Traffic outside is insane right now because it's at the end of the day. Everybody's coming home from work. This branch can be around the corner. This branch I'd like to come out the side. I'd like to pick up some light on this branch as well. Okay. Let's throw down a couple of stronger strokes or some titanium white here. See how it's pulling everything to the left? Actually, I haven't got my camera backed up enough for you to see that. I think we can bring that light around this side of the tree a little bit. This branch is going to catch some light as well. Okay. See, it's starting to look a little bit glowy. We like the glowy. Let me drop that chroma a little bit, but I'll keep the value up for a moment. Yeah, we'll take that right down to there. Ish. Ish. I love ish. Ish is just a great suffix. It's so forgiving. Okay, we have some curvature, bit of shape, bit of texture on there. Excuse me. All right. Let's put some presents on this little guy. Not Christmas presents. Just acknowledgement of existence. How's that? And we're gonna let it catch some light while we're at it. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. Too bright. I'm gonna have to wash out a bit of that. I was a little clumsy, a little juvenile in my application of that stroke. However, let's fix that right now. That's kind of brown. Okay. Stop fussing with it. Are we recording? Oh, good. Because I guess that's kind of the point. Yeah, I could tuck that a little bit closer. Ah, you know what? That stuff I should be worrying about later. Let's not concern ourselves with it. In fact, if I was an actual artist, I wouldn't worry about such things. I would say, no, no, no. It's imbued with more emotion because I'm completely inaccurate on some of my details. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm talking to myself. That's very true. Let's get a little bit of color here. Okay. Breathe. I don't know if you guys have this. I've mentioned it before. I just stop breathing sometimes because it's breathing just seems to, well, you forget about it, kind of. I guess it helps you with steadiness of hand a little bit, but I do tend to forget about it. Okay, cobalt blue. What is this stuff? Red sienna. More white. More white. Excuse me. Okay, now I don't really want to draw every little stroke here, so let's do some like this and some like this, and maybe we can come up with a happy medium. Yeah, this is very blue, very, very blue. I'm okay with it. I'm just fine with it. I think, I hope. I guess we're going to see pretty soon. Goodness. Come on, Phil, we want this coming forward, not disappearing into the background. More white. Raise that value. Raise that value, boy. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you're zoomed in, and my eyes are zoomed in, which isn't always, it's not always a blessing. That backing up thing is so important. You know, I didn't used to do it. I used to deny myself the luxury of using a brush to fix small errors with my knife or small inconsistencies with my knife, but I don't feel too bad about doing that anymore. Mostly because I did, eventually became pretty proficient with it. And once you've done it, why should you keep doing it? It's just when it costs you a bunch of time and effort, that's unnecessary. That's very blue. That's too blue. Too blue. Okay. Silly boy. Yeah, that's very ochre-y, which I don't have here. There, no idea. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we're gonna say that's okay for the moment at least. I'd like some sharp lines here. Not much, but a few. Or not many, but a few. All right. I'm gonna back the camera off because I feel threatened. Back off, man. Stop threatening me. Yeah, it's okay. Again, talking to myself. Okay. I know that looks kind of electric right now. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Looking forward to the finished work, or what I envision to be the finished work. I think we're going to be just fine. I can take it down a notch in a few spots. I can interrupt the colors in a few spots. The trunk, I can't really imagine doing much more with it in the areas that I've painted it, but of course as we go up, there's much more trunk to do. Oh yeah, there's another one. Yeah, as I look through the camera, it's like, oh my goodness, this is so gross. I just have to grab a knife. I just have to grab a bit of paint here. It's almost blank. All right. We're gonna leave that, guys. Okay, talk to you soon.